share with the class.
Why? Here's my question. Why is Sam trying to help haters?
I don't know.
Wait, who's a hater?
Isn't that weird that Sam's like literally helping haters?
How is she helping
That's
them?
a bit suspicious.
Well, doing an interview with haters. I mean, obviously Lainey was right to be uncomfortable around Sam.
Wait, what?
I think she's just. I don't know. What is she interviewing?
You have to be.
I assumed it was a job interview when they said interview. I didn't assume it was with haters.
No. Ever since Sam was here, she's been interviewing with haters, and it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I don't think she's been
the Onion
interviewing.
critic is non-binary.
She's probably like petty to the point where she wants to expose how you treated her or something.
No. Here's the
To
thing.
say mean things about him.
Here's the thing. Sam has nothing but nice things to say about me, but has a bunch of crap to say about Lainey, and that's the problem.
Oh,
jealousy, maybe?
She hasn't said anything mean about Lainey.
Yeah, she has. She was saying that she was literally.
No, she said that Lainey thought that she was uncomfortable with her there, which is true. I thought.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even remotely saying something negative, like someone's uncomfortable with you being there or whatever, that is not helping Lainey whatsoever. Like anything.
But it's just her. It's her being honest.
This is. Hold on. This is how haters work. It's not the good things you say about someone. It's the one bad thing that you say that they can use against you.
How much extra 556 do you have?
So and literally when she was here we were like okay, so Sam retweeted somebody that said Greg is a literal pedophile. Like they literally said that and she retweeted them. She thought it was a joke, which is fine. But she literally retweeted this and we were just looking at her going, why would you retweet something like that? And she's like, oh, I just thought it was a joke. But then she goes and has interviews with hate blogs or haters. And it's just like, dude.
That's... But I thought you said, she told us that you said that she could say anything as long as it was honest.
As long as it was what?
Honest.
As long as it was honest.
When was this?
It was on when she was streaming.
They asked her if
Here's the thing. Yes, I said that she could say, like most anything she wants. But I also thought that she would have common sense to not go and try and help out haters with like every little detail of whatever.
But I don't get how she's helping them.
I mean, Greg, you kind of do the same thing.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Yes, but she's like, what? Okay, so you brought someone in your life, right? Why is that person now a glass window into your personal life? That's
she didn't. She
you gave her like.
It's really not her place.
No, but
you gave her like free room and board.
What she's to talk about personal things when she was there, and she's
what she's talking about is she's talking about things that aren't necessarily exclusive to her. She's bringing us into things that we didn't really actually want to bring.
But did you watch her streams? Because she was only like respectful.
Yeah. I'm sure she's super nice about it. But here's the problem. You don't go and do interviews with hate blogs unless you're all about the attention and this is all about ego and all that stuff. Like, why else?
What are you talking about? How is it about ego when she made a campaign because she's struggling, so people are nervous about how she's doing, and that's why she's answering questions.
But why is she doing an interview about Lainey and Greg?
She's not doing an interview about Lainey. She's talking about herself.
Greg, all these questions were asked of her on her Twitch stream, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She didn't go out and say, I'm going to do an interview, ask me these questions. They were
then why is everybody calling it an interview and not just a Twitch stream with questions?
It was
car.
Yep.
The only time she talked about you guys was when all these people were flooding her Twitch stream with questions, and even still, she was only nice.
Yeah, well, it sure does.
I have no idea where they're going.
There's more. There's two guys at Southwest on the Southwest. Shoot.
I don't see him.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
Well, I'm almost dead. Can someone come by the truck and heal me?
Trying.
I have to go take my insulin. BRB.
It was touted as an interview. Well, if it's not an interview, then whatever. It's just I don't get why someone would actually go and have an interview like it's some kind of Martha Stewart moment.
Oh fuck.
Because people are worried about her. I'm worried about
that.
She's having a hard time.
Erlen, come get me.
Trying to
right around here. No, I'm right here.
Or they're just trying to get information or something.
And you guys, there's a difference between there's a difference between inviting someone over to your house and housing them for free and feeding them for free, and then them like straight up trying to like literally helping out haters by giving them information.
That's rude.
And there's a difference. There's a difference between dude. Okay, let me finish my statement. There's a difference between that and then you breaking up with someone. Someone talking crap about you, so you have to respond to the crap they talked about you. There's a huge difference.
I think she's just trying to set the record straight. She's not talking bad about you.
He's down.
Yeah, well.
So, Greg, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, if they just had made a video, very polite, completely respectful,
who's they?
and not they?
I'm down.
Sam?
He's over here to the right.
Sam, yeah.
Hey.
And if Sam made a video, all completely respectful, not necessarily addressing anyone, but kind of just like
kill him quick. I'm down. I'm bleeding out fast, fam.
Setting the record straight, being 100% honest, and wasn't being malicious at all, but it was just 100% honest.
I think.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I don't have a problem
2
with
kills.
That. My concern was that someone was making a huge spectacle of just shit that didn't even need to be talked about. Like, for instance, stuff would come up that kind of pissed me off because nobody needed to know it. And that was like, I wish I could think of an example. There was something that someone brought up that was like basically it says like, what did they eat for breakfast this morning? And they would say Cheerios and whatever. It's like, why the fuck are you telling people what we ate for breakfast? Like, that's
but why do you care? Why is that a
because
problem?
it's annoying to know that you're being reported at every second of the day for every little thing. That's annoying.
But Greg, you show us your food on your Instagram.
That's
why
not
is that...
that's not the point. That's
Greg
point.
willingly putting his food out there compared to somebody else telling somebody.
Wait, are you actually offended by her saying that you had Cheerios for breakfast?
If she, oh my God, you just don't get it. Okay, so if you are reporting your own life to people, that's fine. If you are reporting something like you break up with someone and they talk shit about you and you're clearing the record, that's fine that you're telling your side of the story. But if someone is just literally a spy in your life, telling every little detail of your life to people, and you don't have any bad blood with them or anything, they're just literally like, oh, well, I wonder if this is going to wind up on Twitch. You don't know, because every single little thing that they say
so many
winds
things.
up there.
Like, she didn't say mean things about you guys. The only time she said anything like mean was when she thought she was being accused of lying or stealing.
This is great. But Sam came over here as a camera person, not as a person who's going to tell everybody what kind of fucking cereal I had for breakfast.
I know, but she said that you told her that she could talk about anything that was honest.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, but it's like
you are so missing the point. The point is that that wasn't me saying, "Hey, go talk about what I ate for breakfast." It was like, "Hey, if somebody asks how you're feeling, say how you're feeling," or say someone says a video is coming up, talk about that. Don't talk about like literally every aspect of everything that happens behind the scenes, because
if there's a question about you, be honest.
It's like how does Greg wipe when he goes to the bathroom? It's just like things people don't need to know. I mean, I already told people because it was my choice, but...
So there's an expected amount of privacy, right? Like, it would be like if Sam went and just was constantly following around Greg 24/7 with a camera and then just uploading it.
Exactly. Yeah, right? I don't want a reality show. I don't want cameras around me all the time. And with Sam around, it felt like there was a camera on me at all times, just waiting to say shit.
Dude, that's fair, but I'm just saying, like, if you watched her streams, she wasn't being like malicious at all, and she didn't even share that much about you guys.
The point.
Greg, would you say that you're not mad at Sam? You're just mad at the situation.
I'm mad that I'm mad that I brought someone here on my dime, gave him free room and board, and then they turned into a window into every aspect of my life. A bunch of stuff that didn't need to be told, that was totally harmless or whatever, was suddenly told.
Up, guys.
It was literally like this person came here as because literally she was primarily talking to people who hate me. It's not like it was just people who love me. You know, she was primarily talking to people who hate me. And she's like, hey, people who hate him, he did this, this, and this today. And it's like, what the fuck? Stop. You know, why are you telling all these people, primarily a hateful audience, why are you telling them every aspect of my life? It's really annoying.
No idea.
This is, and if you don't understand that, then I think that you have a different set of life standards than I do. But personally, when I turn off the camera, I don't want the camera to keep rolling. Okay? If I want to talk about this part of my life, I'll talk about a part of my life. Talk about your own life. You know, I'm not telling you guys, you know, different details of Sam's life when she was here. You know, because why would I?
Right, yeah.
I'm just telling, I'm talking about the stuff
one's business.
I'm talking about the stuff that directly involves me. I'm not telling you what shampoo Sam used while she was here. You know?
Right.
That's totally fair, but I just wish you told her not to talk about you.
Dude, we would tell her something and then you know, she wouldn't get it. So you can't have a person,
and there's like certain privacy levels expected.
Yeah, and it's just so annoying when somebody's they're not cleaning up after themselves when they're here. They're not doing anything helpful. here other than helping me with camera work, which I don't even need, for sure. Like, I did camera work with them and I did the acting thing, but I think people enjoy my stuff a lot when I do multiple characters on camera and when I do all the stuff myself anyway. So at that point, it was like, well, you're a window to the outside world, and you're outing us for how we eat Cheerios in the morning, so what is the point? You know, it's all on our dime, and you're not really, you've become, like, both Lainey and I started to feel like we had a hater in our house because she was literally the #1 asset of haters. And we're just like, what the fuck? What's the point? So, yeah, it just, I mean, and let's be clear. She retweeted an image calling me a child molester, like a literal child molester. And we were looking at that, and she's looking at me, and she's going, I don't get it. What's wrong with it? I'm like, how do you not, what? You know, why? How do you not know this is wrong? Like, you're in my house, I'm paying your bills, and you're retweeting something implying that I'm a child molester. Like, oh my god. So, yeah.
She basically threw you under the bus, like, in your own house.
Don't be a dumbass.
But not throwing under the bus because it's like slander, basically.
She got a free ride, she got free meals, she got all this promotion of her Twitch, and she got all this promotion of her art, etc. And then she started just being the best buddy of haters, and that was just annoying. So
so if she was just started being 100% honest only about things that pertain to her, then you would be fine.
What? Yeah, I don't care. She could talk about her life all she wants. Just don't tell people what I eat for breakfast, you know? Like, don't talk about the stuff that isn't relevant. And, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like,
talk about
I just assumed she would have common sense to not tell people, like, literally be the National Enquirer of the household.
Right,
that's what she became.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And to the people spamming hypocrite, you're not changing anything. I don't understand why you're even doing that. Like, there's totally different context here. You guys have to understand the context.
And Greg also said that if it was setting the record straight, that would be fine, which is what Greg usually does, that they're all talking hypocrite about. Because when Greg just goes and releases mass amounts of information, he's setting the record straight. He's not going and opening with that.
Somebody mentioned that I said an ex had an abortion. That was too much information, but I was really I was really pissed because they said I was the worst person they ever met, and I was like, what about the guy who forced you to have an abortion? I'm worse than that? Are you really saying that? And that's when they were like,
but that's not.
That's when they hold on still though. How do you say that I'm worse than someone who forced you to get an abortion? How do you do that?
That's pretty mean.
Yeah, that was effed up, and that's why I was like, that is so wrong to just go after someone and say, oh, you're worse than this guy who made me get an abortion. And I was like, really? I'm worse than that? Really? You really think I am? Because all I ever did was told what really happened about this person, and she was saying, like, you know, I did this, this, and this. I'm like, well, this is what really happened. So thanks for your video of you, like, fake crying.
Right.
That was really. Yeah, so don't say that I'm worse than someone who forced you to have an abortion if you don't want me to say, hey, I'm not worse than the guy who forced you to abortion, so you should probably not say that.
It's definitely like comparing apples to oranges, completely different fruit.
I mean, Greg kind of just moved on to another subject, but even still, that's
what subject are we on?
Greg,
someone said exposing abortion is 1,000 times worse than someone saying breakfast. Yeah, no, we're not comparing those two things. We're responding to something else.
I'm going to my orange.
Like I said, Greg moved on. He's not comparing the two situations. He's just ranting at this point.
Yeah. Well, no,
I'm just saying right now, Sam is just setting the record straight. She's not dragging.
That's fine that she sets the record straight.
Jesus
The record should be straight. That's fine.
Okay, but you just asked why she was giving an interview. So I'm just saying that's why.
What? Yeah. I'm confused about how the record isn't straight right now. I thought everybody knew.
They don't because everyone's refusing to talk about Sam. Sam needs to give an interview.
Well,
Jesus
but
Christ.
Sam already gave an interview. How many more interviews does she need?
When did she give an interview?
The one she already gave allegedly on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that wasn't an interview, but yeah.
It was mainly people asking questions and her answering.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But she's like a free woman now. She's free to talk about this.
My question is I thought that we already had this story covered. Like, what more is there?
No, people are worried about her home life right now. It's not just about Greg. It's about her home life.
Then why did we imply it was just about Lainey and myself?
We didn't. I just said Sam was giving an interview right now.
Yes, on what? And to who?
On her life, to some sort of news site.
Then why do I need to know this?
Because we all like Sam.
If it has nothing to do with me, then why aren't you listening to her interview?
I am.
None of you are anywhere near.
How can you listen to both at the same time? This is a very active conversation.
Because I'm a woman who's good at multitasking. I don't know.
What does your gender have to do with it? Are you saying
she has a very particular set of skills?
Yes, a very
that skill involves listening to Greg and Sam at the same time.
What's up?
Yeah. None of you are anywhere near me.
I'm near you. Yeah, you should have dropped closer.
Yeah, whose fault is that, Siler?
Yeah, except here's the problem. There's zero communication between all four of us.
I was ranting.
Yeah.
I was silently following you.
I was trying to be following you. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh,
well,
we're you guys, hey, the guys in the comments, it's like only you. You don't have to use caps.
I think they're angry.
Yeah, I can see they're very angry, very triggered. LOL, be mad, right, guys?
Oh god!
No. That's what they spam me whenever I'm ranting. So now I get to do it to them because
he's not wrong though. That is
sassafras over here.
It's obnoxious.
I want a shirt that says
some girly McGirlface would like for you to bring back Elmo.
Oh god, I'm not in the mood. Nobody's in the mood for Elmo.
Aww.
I'm always in the mood.
Come on, cheer up.
When drama happens, Elmo jacks his dick off in the corner and cries.
Okay.
That is great, Greg. Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Elmo just touches his penis in the corner.
I really hate that I have a visual imagination, and I don't want to picture that.
I would like to clarify that I did talk to Lainey, and Lainey said that they never said anything about what was it? The Sam being kicked out having nothing to do with them. Apparently that was a miscommunication. Because I was like, I said that Lainey like emotionally reacted or something, and that may have been like they were responding to how they felt and not how things were. But apparently, no. Lainey says that they never said that. So.
Well, she just on the blog they just had her saying that she didn't kick anyone out.
Yeah, it was a collective thing, dude. It was like Lainey came to me talking about being uncomfortable. I agreed, and we said you got to go.
Well, yeah, Sam was staying with you for like a while.
Well, I feel like I don't know. Here's the thing.
I mean, it's your house. You have every right to say when someone can stay or when they can go.
Yeah. Oh, now they're saying LOL Greg triggered. No, I was saying you guys were triggered. Now you're trying to reverse it on me.
Yeah, it's when you have a guest for like an extended amount of time.
Reflecting.
You know.
Well, no, it's just literally like stuff like what was it? I think whatchamacallit? Was it ever exposed?
I mean,
was it ever exposed the hugging from behind thing?
What?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think you
well, Lainey and Sam had a conversation, and the conversation concluded that Lainey was uncomfortable because Sam at one point hugged me and said, "I miss you," from behind, and I yeah, I wasn't really into being hugged from behind and her saying I miss you because I was just like I was still weirded out from the day before where she had done something like something involving haters or something, and we were uncomfortable around her about that or something like that. I don't know. But she hugged me from behind and said, "I miss you," and then I told Lainey, and Lainey was like, "What?" So, yeah, and some other stuff happens involving Sam doing stuff that was uncomfortable. So
okay.
Yeah. So like it was just stuff like that, and it was like I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of like a thing that like, if friends were doing it, would be like a lot later.
Yeah. Let me just say, like, part of the reason that I was uncomfortable is because I clearly see at that point, like, it took a while, but at that point, I realized that Lainey definitely was not interested in Sam on any level in that way. And so Sam doing anything towards me was like Sam doing something towards a monogamous person, because I couldn't possibly be in a relationship with her ever because it wasn't a poly potential. So with that being said, like, her doing that was like really awkward. And
right, yeah,
she knew that there was no chance of any poly relationship or anything like that. Like, she was just to be my cameraman, but she would keep, doing stuff like that, and it felt uncomfortable. Like, she also, I don't know, man.
I bet she had like a crush on you or something.
Well, here's the thing. I would say I just don't. I'm not feeling solid about. I feel like I'm in a position where the other party could say literally anything, and anyone would believe almost anything they say. So I'm kind of terrified of, disclosing more of the story, just because I'm afraid that, the other party will say, I fucked a balloon in front of them or something. I don't know. Like, that's a fucking a balloon, I don't even know what that means. I'm just using it as an example.
I don't know.
Like they'll say.
Well, she said on stream it was only platonic. Just for the record.
Yeah, I think it was totally platonic.
I think it was like other people that thought.
But
it was
I think there were a couple of moments that I don't appreciate, and that's kind of part of why this is all the way it is. So, like, I don't appreciate it. Lainey doesn't appreciate it. And it was really like the most of me not appreciating it was around the time when I realized that Lainey was like, you know, completely not interested in this person, and so I started to be like, well, you know, because like you guys know how when I was in a poly relationship, I cuddled someone and I gave them a full back massage because we were in a poly relationship, and that's because we were poly, because I felt like that was a poly aspect or whatever, is cuddling with someone or giving them a back or a full body massage or whatever. I thought that was fine. But when you're not even poly with someone and it's clear there's no poly potential, I think at that point it's just cheating, because obviously you're not in a relationship with them at all. You know, like
that's true.
And if you are in a relationship with one person, the other person's not okay with it. So yeah.
I see.
Anyway.
No, I don't.
Where?
Hey Liz, I'm gonna DM you on Discord.
God damn it, I'm stuck.
Someone says someone says you know that massage wasn't platonic. It actually really was. I wasn't even aroused.
Somewhere on the street.
I think I know the difference between platonic and not platonic. When you're doing something that could be perceived as sexual and you are aroused, yeah, that's not platonic. So.
Wasn't she naked though?
Second floor, brown house. Probably jumped down. I heard.
Firstly, she had the same amount of clothes that I had on when I was getting a massage from my own mom. So, yeah.
Right, but there's like context.
Yeah, the context was a full body massage.
No, but like if you massage your lover, it's different than getting a massage from your mom.
Yeah, but it wasn't a sexual massage. That's what I'm saying. She was massaged in the same.
It's only sexual if you make it sexual.
She was massaged in exactly the same way my mom would massage me.
Jesus Christ, Greg.
My mom is a therapist, a massage therapist. So, you know,
that's cool.
I was literally just copying my mom.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, but no, people
over the street in the window.
There's a reason like I never really felt terrible about that. Lainey hates that I don't feel terrible about it, but it's just because I knew what I was doing and I wasn't doing anything sexual. Sexual is when you're doing something sexual, you're like touching genitals or you're massaging chests in a way that is sexual, but just like literally locating muscles underneath the breast tissue and massaging those and doing that with the whole body. Yeah.
Well, she probably just felt threatened because you were like attracted to her, right?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. Here's what's funny that Lainey said. Lainey was talking to someone else, and they said, "Well, if Greg was gonna leave you, it would have been for the last girl."
Who the hell is breaking windows over
So
here?
Lainey doesn't really necessarily feel too threatened, because Lainey knows that if I was gonna bail, it would have been in the last relationship, not anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know.
Anyway, so long story short, that's the news.
5 years later.
Quote unquote, long story short, after fucking 20 minutes of explanation.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here like...
That was already explained.
Well, I mean, it was a story of many months compressed into 20 minutes, so it is a long story short.
What's cool is you can match up. What's cool is you can match up my words live to my words that are pre-recorded, and it's all the same.
That would be cool.
It's all the same shit over and over, because that's what happens when you don't have to remember shit. You just go off what you.
And it's me going, this again.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
It's like the same old drama repeated like over and over. It's
Can't we just chill?
Yeah, we're talking about stuff from like 7 years ago still. And when I say 7 years, when I say 7 years ago, I mean someone brought up my Texan X, and I'm like, oh my god, that is a really dusty shelf. I was just like, that's really dusty shelf you got there, guys.
I am really tired of that AFK chat. I'm not gonna lie.
What is AFK?
Put there.
Well, because it's to move inactive people.
Yeah, I mean, many people have fallen asleep, and it doesn't seem to catch that.
Well, it's not just that. It's.
Are you talking about Switch?
No, on
like the actual Discord.
In the actual Discord, I have an AFK chat set up to where if you're inactive, no sound, no typing, stuff like that for like 15 minutes, you're automatically moved.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, so that's what's happening is that people are snoring and that's triggering it.
Exactly.
Siler, do we have to have an auto kick on because some people don't appreciate it?
But here's the thing: a lot of people don't appreciate having people inactive, just listening and eavesdropping in on conversations, which we've been having a very big problem with.
Yeah,
I get a lot of complaints here. No, Greg, listen, I get a lot of complaints of people when you're not on, having conversations in voice chat, and somebody just sitting there ghostly listening in, not partaking in the conversation, not typing.
Yeah.
A lot of people do, which is why I have it set to 15 minutes.
When it put me over there, I can still hear you guys. I just couldn't say anything.
That's weird because you shouldn't be able to hear us.
Yeah, I heard everything.
Trappuccino, they shouldn't. It's fine if they're listening in as long as they're typing in the chat.
If they're partaking in the conversation, that's
to the commenters, things are only sexual when you make them sexual. That's what I'm saying. Thoughts when you were doing something that's probably decently sexual, but again, there was literally no sexual stuff. I will say,
guys, we need to go for the circle.
People are saying that you admitted that you were turned on by your mom's massage.
What? Why would I be turned on by my mom's massage?
I have heard that has been typed in many times into the chat, and
Are you serious?
saying
Okay,
that the massage, since you
they've gotta be joking.
How your mom does
stupidity,
and you said that you were
if Greg said that, I would remember. I have perfect memory.
I don't know. That's disgusting.
But,
that's really handy. If you have perfect memory, you must be fact checking every single thing I say in your brain. Like, did he say that?
I remember a lot of things.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, me too. Wait,
but anyway,
Greg,
so that's the current
memory from your mom?
What's that?
Did you say that you got a boner?
I don't think.
Oh, actually,
no.
I think I said I was afraid of getting a boner because that would have been awkward.
Yeah, that's what
because no.
Okay.
Here's what I said because I know I said this because it's based on
Do you know how to drive?
It's based on my it's based on my memory. It's based on my memory. My mom was massaging me and I was on my belly, and when someone's putting pressure on your back and you're laying on your own man parts, you're basically pumping blood back and forth into it, forcing an erection. But no, I don't recall
that happens when you're hormonal.
I don't recall getting an erection from that. No.
That was a pretty smooth drive.
I know I was worried about getting one, but I don't recall ever getting one.
Nailed it.
From that. I used to get an erection from being on a bus.
You get an erection.
You guys,
I got this.
You guys,
so you drive?
No, it's okay. Let's listen to them laugh about being in a car.
No.
Oh shit!
I'm dying. Drive.
Nope. Bye.
Okay,
bye,
I'm getting shot at.
And
I'm getting shot at. Might as well just die. Good job, Tyler.
Why are you dying?
You're an awesome driver, thank you.
Why
are you guys dead yet?
I'm alive.
I jumped out.
Fuck this.
Man, I typed something so funny and they all just kept
Was
talking.
someone shooting or did you guys?
Somebody totally fucking shot.
It's like troll
I really
people.
like it when people say we have evidence and then don't give it.
It's like, we don't care that you understand and overanalyze his life. We are people that like to talk to people. Shut up!
Oh, that's gonna work. They're gonna go away now.
I want him to see my Space Channel 5 report!
Yeah, you just need to ask nicely. Hey, haters, would you please go away? And they'll be just like, oh, okay, sure.
Regarding flies, regarding flies flying around, that happens when you leave like fruit out. That gets old.
Man, I hate fruit flies. They're so
like for instance, I made a smoothie for myself and I didn't put the cup away, and like it started gathering flies. So.
Ew.
You probably wash it, not the cup then.
The cup was fully. I drank everything inside. It was just the walls of it that attracted flies.
Yeah, you should rinse it, Greg.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are all alive. I thought you were all doomed.
Well, Greg,
no,
I completely relate, dude. I have a crack going. You have to.
I can't get over the mountain.
So that happens when they're attracted to fruit. That's what happens.
Tokyo Ghoulie, why do you use caps so much? You're really not. You're kind of abusing the unman. My God.
I mean, they could just be deaf and just translating ASL into English.
Not everybody.
Or the African clicking language. I don't know any other languages that require you to translate it in all caps. I only know those two.
I like how I specifically say I didn't get an erection, and they're like, he got turned on by his mom. Like that's not.
But what did you say that made them think that? Was it because you said you were afraid of getting a boner?
Yeah,
because he was worried about the increase of blood flow into that region would cause it to harden because that's how it works scientifically.
A lot of people get aroused by massage.
So if somebody is
afraid of one,
if somebody is pushing you down on a mat and you're getting pushed from your back, that means your junk is getting pushed into the mat, i.e. making a pumping motion down there because you're crushing your junk in between your body and the mat. Okay, so that's what I was worried about is a manual pumping there. But I was fine. Nothing happened. I was fine.
Okay. Was it the massage table?
I was also.
That's only a problem that happens with guys, not to the girl that he was giving a massage to. So there you go.
Girls can get aroused by massage. It's like
no, I know that.
We didn't imply that they didn't, though.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't know if that person was aroused because I went nowhere near her genital area. So.
But if you're attracted to someone and you're touching them all over, it's kind of a given that you're going to be turned on.
Okay, well, turned on her. Here's the thing. I distinctly recall not being aroused by that specific massage. Now, other stuff like cuddling, I can't really talk about that. But yeah, it was a massage.
If my boyfriend gave someone else a naked massage, I would wreck him.
Yeah,
but we're not poly, so.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, if you were poly, like if you literally just made out with that person he was giving a massage to, like I think you might feel a little different, especially if you said, "Hey, we're gonna start going down the routes of a poly potential relationship."
But like you guys were like,
guys,
we're
splitting up. We need to figure out what we're doing here.
Yeah. Boundaries, yada yada. I didn't respect my partner's boundaries, but we were. I mean, I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I just get why she felt jealous. Like,
I get it.
If you're poly, it's
I get why they would be upset because we had unspoken arrangement. And when I say unspoken, I said, hey, I won't do anything that a friend won't do. And, like I've cuddled with friends before. And
a miscommunicated arrangement would probably be better.
But I knew damn well. I knew damn well. That Lainey didn't want me cuddling with that person, and I did it anyway. So, yeah.
I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. So, because like the whole thing with poly is it's an agreement. It's something that you understand. And when you cuddle with someone, when the agreement is pretty clearly that you're not supposed to, that kind of voids the poly aspect, which is why. Why the cuddling.
But jealousy can still happen when you're poly. Like you can't help it.
It's stupid. Jealousy if you want a poly relationship to work, you gotta leave your jealousy at the door.
But like you can't shame someone for getting jealous. Like they're your spouse, they can't help it.
Did he just die?
Greg's down.
They're up on the hill over here. You could probably pick them off. They're all on the hill. You could probably easily kill them, dude. There's 3 of them all on the hill.
Gosh, Greg.
Fucking
Someone said, why are you talking about B again? Because you guys brought them up. You always do this.
They're obsessed.
I like to hit somebody, I will hit somebody.
And again, you guys, about Maya, I already showed you the text where she said that she was only trying not to upset Lainey. Do I need to show you that text again? Jesus.
Boy, I'm gonna fight someone. I'm gonna fight someone.
Well, you guys keep just bringing up the same thing, and then I'll show you a text where, like, you know, that person said, "Hey, I
like how everybody is spread. Can we get back together here?"
I'm running towards this house because it's inside of the circle, and it seems like a safe place.
Why does it say subject? That's weird. Well, I guess.
Do you have text message subjects turned on?
Yeah, it's stupid. I made it so my texts delete themselves every 30 days right after yesterday's thing, but you guys can reference.
Wait, what kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
I didn't know that was a setting. Where's that at?
I have we're going back.
Oh my god, you guys are nuts. All
caps. Like that. Mine does it too.
Tried to force myself on who? How? How did I try to force myself on someone?
Jeez.
Hey, Greg. I got a question.
What's the question?
Okay.
I think they're talking about Billie.
If your phone number was a money amount, how much money would you have?
You need.
Isn't it $250 patron?
We're good. We're good. I made it.
Oh, instead of his phone number, what money amount?
What?
You want some ammo?
If my phone number
I
was...
got all 556. I have 380 spare.
Are you trying to get me to leak my own phone number?
No, no.
That would have been so funny.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about, Greg. No.
His number is 1-900-STICK.
This set of memes.
His number is 202-324-3000.
That's a lot of money.
Mama.
800 suck my dick.
Or
call that number. That's the FBI number.
69.
24.
Freaking yesterday,
Nice Photoshop CC 2008.
people...
Guys, we need to go for the next circle.
Yep.
Yes, my darling, we will.
Aww.
You said yesterday. What happened yesterday?
It's not sexual.
That Maya girl, she got really mad that I showed everyone what she texted me.
Shit.
You know how I showed the text yesterday where she's like, you know, I was only I don't feel that way about, I don't feel that you're ugly, and I was only holding back because I didn't want to upset Lainey and all that. I literally showed it in the live stream yesterday. Well, she got really pissed and texted Lainey about it. That I did that in the live stream, and then Lainey basically told her to go fuck herself. So that was.
Here's the thing. Here's my question. Did she like publicly say something otherwise than what was in the text? Because I mean, if she's gonna send you one thing and then publicly say something else, that's kind of shady.
Maya is actually not a very public person. Like she literally said, Lainey, you have to take down that video that I'm in. Like, that was part of the problem that was Maya, is that Maya would consent to being in a video and then demand it get removed. And that's something that Seer did to me before. And when somebody does that to you, you can't really do, like, you can't really allow them to
but like, some people are more private than you are. Like,
then they shouldn't be in YouTube videos, duh!
But she's not in YouTube videos.
She consented to being in a live stream. She consented to being in a YouTube video. Then she's like, no. And then she's like, no, it's like, take it down. You don't waste people's time like that. You don't say, hey, it's fine to be in a video, and then, hey.
No, I know, but like,
that's why I need to get shit notarized, right?
Like, being public, so why do show her text? Like, I get why she's pissed off.
No, she shouldn't be pissed off because she consented to being in a public video.
No, but I'm talking about showing her text messages. Like, of course she got pissed off.
Hang on.
Well, okay, so here's the thing.
Somebody's coming
here's the
us.
thing. When people are spreading a rumor that someone rejected you or someone doesn't want to be with you or whatever, and it's like a really, like, shitty thing about you, it's really easy to prove it wrong. It's right in front of you and it doesn't hurt them, then show it.
But she was hurt. She got mad.
No, it doesn't hurt them in the sense that it doesn't make her look bad that she didn't, like, you know, actually think it was gross.
It doesn't cause damage to their life.
That doesn't hurt her whatsoever. There's no way that could hurt her. So
but,
I mean, like, it could make her upset that I told the truth about what she said. I guess.
But it's still private.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though, is like, you can have a thought, and that's private, but as soon as you go and share it via text message, the recipient of that text message has every right to share it, because that's info on their phone. If you don't want them to share something, don't say it to them. It's like sending news. Don't do it.
How are you still alive,
I feel like
man?
that's like, I'll do whatever I want.
Or if you send them, don't put your face in it.
Are we still talking about this?
That too.
Yeah, and before my texts delete them every so often, so I wanna what the heck? I wanna share this one text message just to show that like how we shit. Well, okay, so about Maya, she clearly doesn't want to be in the lives of people who are very public about, you know, like making videos, who have public videos, etc. So we were helping her out by, you know, saying
behind us,
no more.
All angles.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yep.
You don't get to decide what hurts other people. If you guys cared about what hurts people, why are you here trying to hurt me? I don't get it.
Aww.
Why would you hurt Greg? If you care about
fuck.
Someone said leaking text without consent.
Not with an ump and a level 3
illegal.
best fam.
Sure it is.
Leaking text without consent is not illegal if you are the recipient of the text.
Team rank 4 though.
The reality is that
I reported him either way.
The reality.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you guys, people don't like it when we get our conversations.
The reality is that when someone sends you something, it becomes your property. Based on my research, that like if someone sends you an email or whatever, it's your property. So.
Yeah, but then that means it's okay for people to leak our conversations. Then.
I don't care if people leak the conversations I publicly have. Like, if I have a conversation on Discord, that's why I don't care about people snooping on our Discord. I don't care.
There's like some kind of law. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I think it's like expectation of privacy, and so there's an expectation of privacy in the servers of leaking conversations.
I have zero.
Well, I think that pertains to phone calls.
No, that pertains to everything. That's like a surveillance law, like security cameras and stuff.
That pertains to phone calls.
I'm just saying,
and it depends on state.
I understand being
expectation of privacy is about all surveillance, like video, audio. So phone calls would be included in that.
But wouldn't you be upset if your friend shared text that
private conversations?
Hey, these same people should be outraged that my ex-girlfriend leaked my voicemails.
Would I be upset about if a girlfriend released text about what?
No, I'm just saying, like, when I'm texting a friend, I trust that they're not gonna, like, show someone else. Like, it's not illegal, but it's still kind of rude. Like,
I mean, yeah, like, I think you have every right to be upset about it, but
if somebody's just trying to make sure that everybody knows what actually happens, then I think that's fine.
But you could even relay it by, like, talking about it, you know?
Yeah, but it's like I said. It's like I said, nobody needs to know what someone eats for breakfast when it's not even like something that's relevant. But if somebody's accusing someone of something or saying something that's not true, if you want to prove them wrong, so be it. Like if somebody said, hey, Greg loves eating babies for breakfast, and they're like, oh, actually, here's a photo of him eating Cheerios. Well, there you go. That's fair. You prove someone wrong.
Just like
one of my exes
you're using something really mean and negative against somebody, and they're using something positive to correct it. The negative thing was that somebody rejected me and doesn't want to like be with me, and then I showed that person actually said that they were only holding back because they didn't want to upset Lainey. That was turning something negative into a positive. So
go get a knife.
Anyway, what someone mentioned high school.
So I have like a similar situation. When I was in high school, I dated this guy, and when he broke up with me, he kept telling people that I was like a psychopath. And then I released messages of him telling me to kill myself.
Exactly.
And all of his friends got triggered and got my Facebook taken down.
Because you told the truth and you showed and you proved it?
That's
Because I exposed him for being an asshole.
Yeah.
The human race can't go and deal with truth. They can't deal with being challenged.
Yeah, man. Well, here's
they still defended him.
Here's a challenge to you. Get these people to release terrible texts from me, and you won't find them because I don't text people terrible stuff.
You opened it again.
Open what?
Yeah. Capri Sun.
You seem to have problems with those.
What did I open?
Your Capri Sun. I'm watching you on stream.
Man, you're just loving that Capri Sun.
He's being too ginger with it. You need to stab it.
Yeah,
these are not Capri Suns. Actually, they are honest kids. It's how I stay so honest. I drink.
They're generic.
Oh, okay.
It's where I get all my honesty from.